Good morning, Guardians. What's going on? It's Orion612 back again with another build video. I had mentioned in the previous video that I wanted to do a Strand Hunter build. So here it is. With the recent changes with the woven mail added to ensnaring slam. We're going to be exploiting that with Radiant Dance Machines and the bug that's on Devil's Ruin that allows for free ignitions on suspended enemies. And the ignition does count to the Radiant Dance Machines, so you'll have 2, 3, 4 dodges always up. It's a super fun build. I haven't used Strand Hunter in a long time, and I think we can all agree they could use a little bit of love. It looks like they're on the back end now with Warlock buddy builds and Strand Titans dominating. But let's go over the build. The build is, obviously, we only have one super for Thread Runner. We have a Gambler's Dodge. You dodge near enemies, you get your melee back. Jump is dealer's choice. We only have one melee. We're using the grapple nade to dive in to the fight and then cast our Threaded Spectre and Ensnaring Slam. So here it's going to grant you Woven Mail. Threaded Spectre is going to throw them off. It releases Threadlings as well. Threadlings were buffed. This all counts into your ability regen pending your artifact mods and fragments. So the fragments here is Suspended, Unravel, and Sever has increased durations. So we're reducing a bunch of enemies' damage output when we are throwing our spike melee. You can use weapons with Slice and Tear as well. It's really dealer's choice for the weapons, but you need Devil's Ruin for the bug. You see at the end of the clip, I have 3 Ultras suspended, and I'm just casting off ignitions, getting my class ability back. I just keep them suspended their entire lifespan. I think there's like 8 or 9 ignitions throughout the activity. So here when we're dealing damage, we're getting our grapple nade back, which can feed into the loop. Suspended targets grant class ability energy. Picking up an orb grants woven mail, so there's an upkeep on that on our survivability. And we do get orbs of power when we suspend the enemy as well. So here we'll go over the mods. These are interchangeable. I'm just doing this for super regen, and this I just have to switch over. I had changed my super mod to 1 to put solar to get even more orbs from my Devil's Ruin. We have heavy handed to also create an orb. Causing damage with your power melee is going to reduce our grapple nade cooldown. And here, when we cause damage with our grenade, which is our grapple, we get our class ability regen as well. The resistance mods, you want to put it according to the activity that you're playing. Radiant Dance Machines. Now here, I'll go over it. So the final blows with primary weapons return dodge energy, which can overflow and create additional charges when full. So to start it really is you're going to suspend once around a bunch of enemies. You kill one, and you don't have to have the fire sprite on Devil's Ruin. It will just ignite. That is the bug. So killing a regular enemy, yes, will give you the pyrogenesis, but just having them suspended, it's a bug going on, and it's a great way to spam class ability regen because you're getting tons of ignitions. It'd be nice if we had an ignition buff like on the artifact or in our aspects, but we are running Strand. So this is just for more survivability, get a little bit of health. My health is low. I'm not quite sure how I want my stats. Ideally, obviously, you want 100 class, 100 grenade. The more super, sure, you're going to get some super damage. The more health you'll get more health back with the orbs. So my health is quite low. I could maybe lean into lowering my weapon stat and bringing up my melee and health, but again, those are dealer's choice. Those are preference upon playtime knowledge. So This is double distribution and powerful attraction. So when we are casting our snare bomb near enemies, we're absorbing all those orbs to get the health, to get the class ability, the grenade ability, the threaded spike ability, the woven mail, and super energy all in its own. Just one action in its own. So it's a nice form of synergy there. So the weapons, Devil's Ruin is a must. Mid and retrograde in a majority of activities is the go-to for anti-barrier. There is Festival Flight that can roll with Demo Attrition, Demo Elemental. It can roll Slice. So as you are doing your ensnaring slam, you're shooting out one of these shots. You're getting orbs. Everything is severed. I think it's 5 targets that you can get, if I'm not mistaken. Has great ammo generation to keep up for your super. So you would fire that, then shoot out your Devil's Ruin and just annihilate everything. Again, yeah, heavy. You can go with Corrective Measure. You can go with the Strand Rocket. Here I had crafted a Hatchling and Frenzy just to have some extra damage and play into Hatchling. The artifact mods. So here we're doing Tightly Woven. We are getting class and grenade stats. I believe it gives 20 to each. We are using a solar weapon, so we can get Radiant as another damage buff. These 3 pack tactics, proliferation and acceleration, play into Mint Retrograde, as well as these 2 here can play into your heavy if you're using a Strand heavy that's able to pump out any types of damage. Creating the Tangle and defeating Strand debuff targets, so a lot of them are going to be severed and sliced. It will suspend, so it's further expanding the detonation of your ensnaring slam on the second jump. Here, if you have woven mail, your melee recharges faster and it deals increased damage, so it's another buff. On top of that, you'll be radiant, so your grenade will recharge faster. So it all plays into the synergy of the artifact, the mods, your aspect, and your fragments. So that'll be it for the build on Strand. I highly recommend you give it a shot. I don't even know if Bungie knows there's a bug with Radiant and Devil's Ruin. Maybe they do, but it's been there for quite some time. Give it a shot. I have gameplay of an ultimate activity at 550 with its own modifiers, and we breeze through it. Tons of supers, tons of ensnaring slam, tons of suspended enemies. You're grappling everywhere. You're like a little Spider-Man. It's really cool build. I highly recommend it. The armor set bonuses obviously is Aeon Adapter and Smoke Jumper. You can farm for this. It's great when you do pick up the orb, but this is the go-to here because you're getting 40% DR on top of your woven mail, so you become really tanky, and you will be able to pump out orbs by the time your health goes down, regardless of the difficulty of this activity, because I am at the pinnacle end difficulty, and I'm surviving, no deaths. I can solo flawless this activity no problem. So that's the build. Onto the gameplay. Don't forget to like, comment down below. Let me know if you want a specific build with weapons or certain exotics, and I'll see if I can pump one out and get some exploits and synergy going with everything I'll put in together. So I'll catch you guys in the next vid. All right, peace.